Hey everybody, welcome to another ship review by the Armored Citizen. Today we're going to take a look at the Vanguard Warden. Now this ship's been kind of controversial lately. I've seen it a lot in the forums and stuff. It's a pretty ship. It's really cool looking, as you can tell just by this here. But it's a little bit underpowered. Now it has its reasons for being underpowered. It's a long distant fighter. So, you know, I'm guessing it's a little bit underpowered because of they're try to put more power into the thrusters and engines and stuff like that. But maybe not. Maybe they just haven't gotten it figured out. It also has a bunch of glitches in it right now. The front cannon you can see there has a horrible time staying on target. Sometimes it'll keep firing, but we just got to remember this is alpha 2.1.2. There's gonna be a lot of changes coming out very soon in the 2.2, and hopefully they'll fix all that, because otherwise it's a really cool ship. This is a two-person ship. I don't typically have anybody to put in the turrets, especially since the turret system isn't really working very well right now. But yeah, giving you kind of an EVA fly around right now, give you an idea of everything. So, all right, here we are inside the Warden. That's pretty cool. I like getting to stand on the gate, and it'll just lift you up into place. I don't know if this is a door or not. Oh no. Oh, don't do that. That's what happened to me last time I tried to EVA. So this isn't necessarily the best EVA ship right at the moment, as you can see. It's hard to get out of it. You can get out of it, but you'll get a weird glitch until you do. I'm not sure if they plan on making that open, or if it does open, and I just am not getting it right or not. But anyway, alright, entering deck B. So first thing you'll see, it looks like you have a weapons rack here. So you can put all your collection of weapons. Again, this is a fighter. Let's see. So there's a bunch of consoles here. This one seems to be oh yeah, so this is your shields and power management. You can click between the two. If you're new to this stuff, you can operate the dispersal of either your weapons or your shield
System overheating.
or your power. So anyway, I don't know what that does. Oh, that's cool. So that gives you a good overview. It's the first time I've noticed that thing. Cool. So I'm excited to actually use one of these with somebody else and see how that system works. It seems like it is more of a thing for oops, thought I was clicking on a bed. Seems like more of a computer thing, but at the same time, it would probably be much more effective with a real human. So I'm going to try clicking on this again, seeing what it does. Oh, this is the turret. There we go. Love the animation of the turret. Sweet. So the problem with the turret, I told you earlier, there's like, we were trying to shoot some stuff with this earlier as somebody else was flying, and you know, it's a little bit jumpy. I don't know if it's my mouse, like a lack of smoothing or what, but you can see my reticle there's just kind of shaking. But once you're moving, it's going like, I mean, it auto compensates, so you're going, but you only have this amount of space to move around. So if you're trying to kill something with this thing, it's just not gonna really work. I was able to get some hits, but yeah, we were able to. It's a little bit of different controls too. Targeting is a little bit more difficult, but I was able to hit some things with it, but actually I don't know that I was actually able to get a kill with it. So yeah, maybe you'll be better at that than me, but it was pretty challenging. So get yourself a kitchen in here. You can cook yourself a ham, maybe. I don't know. But there's no actual. Actually, I guess it's just a table. So you can't cook much of anything with it, just a table. I don't know. I guess this is just an airlock room here, maybe. There's some more lockers in here. It's it seems that it's kind of 50-50 a fighter and maybe for landing at some place and taking people out too. But I'd expect there to be seats. I guess they're counting the turret as one seat. There's 4, oh no, just 3 gun racks there. So I guess, yeah, it's a good solid 2-person ship once they sort that out. So let's take it for a flight. As always, it's got a cool cockpit. Get into the seat, little animation.
Aegis Aegis activated. System green.
So one of the first things I noticed about this, and this is just free fly, so there's nobody. I'll hop into some action later, but there's no little targeting screen with your ship, or, well, there is down here. Like you got this, you got the target down here, but you can't really see your own ship, which to me is an issue because I never know what you know, like what sort of damage is going. And this little screen down here is just, I mean, I can't read that. I'm on a 17-inch monitor, so not very big. Maybe you can on the big screens, but I can't begin to read some of that stuff. So it handles well. It's definitely way more maneuverable than the Freelancer. You know, you got speed. You can slow down to 0 really fast compared to the Freelancer, which takes an age to. You can maneuver between all these. With your weapons, you got kind of your main guns, this nose gun, and it actually makes pretty quick work. Now remember, this is just the stock version, but with this gun, it makes pretty quick work of people. I was able to, while it worked, before it glitched out, which, as I said, it's got a glitch where it'll just fire straight right here, and it won't stop firing. Then you'll have to turn off the gun system to fix it, and when you do, it just completely stops it from working. And then you got your dualies here, which just stationary weapons. Alright, here we go. We're fighting some vandals now. A little bit better. Alright, and we'll end it there. Just to wrap things up here on the Warden, would I buy this ship? You know, I don't think I would. It's a cool ship, it's a pretty looking ship, but when it comes down to it, bare minimum you need 2 people to fly it. You have to have that person up there in the turret. And honestly, I don't feel like there's enough power with the weapons at my hands. You know, I don't like the slow speed, and right now it's just too glitchy. In the future, yeah, I'm sure they're gonna do some more work on this. You know, without how beautiful it is, I definitely think I would look into this. It's really cool. You know, you can't deny how cool it looks. But I think it's just underpowered. But I guess I'm more of a multi-purpose ship guy too than a fighter type guy. So judge for yourself. You know, if you like the fighter, it's definitely one. It has beds in it. It has everything that you need to go out and do those long escort missions. but I just, you know, I feel like if you're gonna do a fighter style mission, get a fighter plane, and go with somebody who has a hangar so you can, um, you know, protect those big ships, or just do closer in escort missions and then buy a second ship to do your long range stuff. So anyway, and I mean, there's always there's the Super Hornet too, which I feel like is a much more powerful ship that you can also do some PvP combat, and yeah, right now that's just a far more powerful ship to me, in my opinion. So anyway, thank you everybody. Make sure and subscribe below. I will link my reference code, so get 5,000 free in-game credits for punching that in. And please subscribe. I'm new to this, so also please, if you have any suggestions, if you'd like me to cover anything, let me know. You can find all the technical stats. You probably noticed I didn't cover those on the Star Citizen website under technical specs or something like that. You'll find it. I trust you. Anyway, that's it for this.